director of Legion, comes Priest. I need to start off this review saying I hated Legion. I thought Legion was a horrible, horrible film. So the thing is Priest any better? Yeah, it's actually a lot better film, but honestly, that's not saying a whole lot. The thing is, you don't really care about the characters along the way. Like, you're just watching, and these characters are so boring and bland, but so are they in Legion. They're almost like the exact same characters. They're just like characters I went, okay, this is basically, you're like the cool character, that's it, that's all you're gonna be. But that would be fine if the dialogue wasn't so bad, and it's so over the top that you're just bored the entire time. Like, I was sitting in the theater and I was just watching people in like the rows in front of me, and they were just texting or talking, or some of them were actually leaving the theater and trying to avoid the movie because it just got so boring. And oh god, I feel like falling asleep while watching this. The plot is there's some vampires and there's some priests, and they happen to be battling for centuries, and now they're back, and they captured some girl. So now like this main priest is after to find his niece, and the girl's boyfriend kind of tags along, and he's like the sidekick slash Han Solo kind of character that's supposed to be badass, but you don't really end up caring about him or any of these characters, to be honest. The film has these weird, like, something that actually is really good with this film, though, is the special effects. Because the director was a special effects, he worked with movies like Jurassic Park and Harry Potter, and he's really good at that. So when I was watching the film, I'd have my 3D glasses on, and basically I'd have them off anytime there was dialogue or anything like that was supposed to be super dramatic, which is just way over the top in the film. But then I just kind of put them back on and be like, oh, yeah, that's really cool. The special effects are awesome, but the stories are not. And I know it's based off a comic book, but it should have done way better than that. Another character that I kind of enjoyed in this film, though, is I kind of enjoyed the villain, but that's only because he's next to, like, vampire dog things. Like, the vampires aren't really vampires, like the cool, awesome vampires that you know. They're like dogs that you're just kind of like, we gotta fucking kill those things because they look evil. They're never really given a backstory. Even the main villain is never given a real motive. And I can't really go into that without, you know, spoiling it, but I suggest not to watch this film. So in all, Priest probably gets a 2 out of 5, but only because the special effects are so awesome.